Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, I'll be doing my preview for the upcoming match between the Chiefs and the Reds. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. But nonetheless, let's get straight into this preview. So this game, it is the first of the weekend that we get to see for Super Rugby Pacific round 11. And this game, it is kicking off at 9:45 PM on Friday night. Should be a very awesome matchup. So throughout this preview, first of all, we will be looking at the previous results for both of these sides. Then after that, we will be looking at key players for both of the sides that I feel will be able to do well, followed by the prediction of who I think will be able to win this match. So first of all, we will be looking through at the Reds' most previous results. Their last game was up against the Hurricanes. The two previous games before that, though, 2 wins in a row, 21 points to 7 over the Brumbies, and then followed by the game up against the Rebels where they were able to win 36 to 32. Now, the last game that they did play, it was the first game of their Trans-Tasman campaign, and unfortunately for them, it couldn't have gone any better at the start. And the reason I say unfortunately is because they had 17 points on the board at half-time. And they were all the points that the Reds got. In the end, the Hurricanes winning that game 30 points to 17. So that will be disappointing for the Reds after starting a match so well. To then have it go downhill in a hurry will make them very concerned, which is why I think they've had a little bit of a reshuffle, trying to make sure that when their bench does come on, they know exactly what their job will be, and that is to keep the pace of the game going forward. So they are their 3 recent results. Now we look through at the Chiefs, the away side, and their results have also had a little bit of variation. Their last 3 games, first of which was the game up against the Blues, in which they lost 25 points to 0. They will want to forget about that game. Of course, I've been told by many Chiefs fans never to even mention that game again. There's probably a reason for that, and it was not a very impressive performance from the Chiefs. Then looking through at their game after that, it was up against Moana Pacifica, in which they were able to win 45 points to 12. Then their game of Trans-Tasman Rugby up against the Waratahs, who are a tough side, definitely this year, with the fact that they have found some recent form, but the Chiefs able to bring up a half century in that game, 51 points to 27. But the thing that will concern the Chiefs a bit there is the fact that they did concede 27 points. They would have liked to have it a lot lower than that, but the Waratahs came out firing in that game, and due to it, they were able to get themselves some nice early points on the board. So this game should be a very exciting one to see exactly who takes the early momentum and who can keep that momentum going. Whether or not it will be a drop-off at halftime for the Reds, or whether it will be a powerful run in the later stages. This game's at SUNCORP, and that is going to be a very tough game for the Chiefs. Last time that these two sides played at SUNCORP was the Reds who were able to get themselves the victory. That was the first victory for an Australian side in Super Rugby Trans-Tasman last year. So I feel that might be creeping just a little bit into the back of the heads of the Chiefs. They haven't got Sam Cane for this match either, which will give them just a little bit less confidence when it comes to that loose forward trio. But now looking through at 3 Reds players that I feel will be able to perform in this game. First of all, I have got Taniela Tupou. I left him out of my 3 last week. I feel like that was a big mistake because he is a big man and he has got a huge amount of potential at scrum time. He dominated in the early stages of that matchup up against the Hurricanes. Pori Rakete Stones was not having much fun out there, and that was due to Taniela Tupou, his brute force that he can create. Another player that I feel will be able to do well in this game for the Reds, it is going to be Fraser McRae. I feel that he has also found himself a rich vein of form and will be looking to continue it in this matchup. And then my last name for the Reds, it is Tate McDermott. I mean, that man is so important for that backline of the Reds. If they get it wrong and he isn't able to find his mark early on in this game, we could see a runaway for the Chiefs. But if he can do very nicely early on in this matchup, hopefully the Reds should be able to make this one a nice close one. But now looking through at the 3 players for the Chiefs, first of all, I have got Quinton Pai. He's actually going to be out on the left wing for this matchup. But last time, I did actually say I'm not sure how well he'll go because he does normally play centre. He proved me wrong. He played extremely well, didn't even look out of place once for that one. So that is why I feel he will be able to follow that up with another impressive performance here. Out on the other wing, it is Jonah Lowe. He is my second name, scoring 4 tries last week up against the Waratahs. So hopefully he does continue that form that he was able to find. And the last name that I've got for the Chiefs as someone who I think will be a dangerous one in this matchup is Luke Jacobson. He is captain for this game, playing blindside flanker, but I think he's just going to have to take that role of workhorse. Normally it's Sam Cane, but no Sam Cane for this matchup, so it does mean that Jacobson, he's really going to have to step up. He's got Kalen Boshier and Peter Gus-Sowakula in the loose forward trio with them for this matchup, and they're going to be up against a tough one in the form of Angus Scott-Young, Fraser McRae, and Harry Wilson. Now we have got to the point of the video where I try and predict who is going to win this game and how much by. I actually wasn't terrible last week with a lot of my predictions. I think I got all of the teams correct who I said would win. It was just the margins that were a little bit off, but for this game, I'm going to go with the Chiefs, even though it's at Suncorp. I am going to say the Chiefs take this one, and I'll say that the Chiefs win it by 10 is the prediction there. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy and you do want to see more of these, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all for the next one.